We're gonna get into it right meow. Again, no champ bans. That's huge. Huge. The internet never forgets. Bipolar Bear, thanks for fielding that one. I appreciate it. That's the kind of community I want. I want you guys to help each other and love each other and hug each other and touch each other consensually. As we have the picks, it looks like a mirror match so far. Are we gonna get Athena from Codexa? Got Visor Ranger and yep, full-on mirror. They've discussed this previously and they've said we're gonna fight the good fight and we're gonna get into it on Molten. And she's very mobile. But new patch, guys. Say goodbye to shubs, all right? The only shub here is the one that I have in my... And it's usually full. But, yeah, Shvok Codexa, getting into it, right, meow? Gonna start off on Codexa. See what she can do.
Round begins.
Kicking off FortyLions Den number 9. I like that prime skin.
Round 1.
Just gonna go ahead and get rail armor spawn. Bumps her head just a little bit. She's gonna take away that 50 shard before she grabs heavy. Delays the vision just a little bit and has the data now. Knows that rockets are pretty much free. And grabs them, says these are mine. Thank you very much. It looks like the first fight's over gonna be by this armor shard. The rockets come out and absolutely annihilate Shvok as he wasn't quite ready for it. And he gets deleted at the bottom of LG stairs. Well done by Codexa, but here's another fight. Good opening rail from Shvok. Codexa licking her wounds now, needs to try and wait it out and restack. But does have that vision, and that's absolutely brutal around the corner. Shvok tries to peek and get that rail, but instead will eat rocket and rail of his own. And now he's crippled. Codexa has the upper hand, and she's going to make her way back to the rail room for the 225s. No? You don't want the 225? She doesn't want it. She doesn't need it. Good stack. Shvok, right place, wrong time, but the rocket is fantastic. He will actually steal the armor, but eat a lot of damage. That'll even up the stacks. Vision's popped, and Codexa's on the hunt here. LG comes out. One rail for Shvok, but it could be curtains. The follow-up rail is not good. But Codexa gets a little bit lucky, too, as the return fire would have killed her. Getting enough HP to take a rail now, but no armor to her name as Mega goes to Shvok. Crazy rocket jumps. The switch to rockets now as both players fighting, and Shvok will take down Codexa with the rail. And has a decent stack after that fight to not really worry about the rush off the spawn, but the shotgun is very deadly. Codexa has that ranger, will steal that heavy. Up the jump pad she goes, straight into LG and rail Shvok with another rail. Codexa escaping with her life. Both players were very weak. Shvok just hanging in there, dealing the damage that he needed to. Bit of a risky play, though. I guess what? Codexa with a deadly slipgate. I think the rocket damage hit first. It had to, certainly. And Shvok gets caught out with Athena. She's very, very squishy. 2 rockets say goodbye, no spelunking here, and she will take the first round.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 2, fight.
Next we'll get the rocket spawn at this time. Again, I like the way she's delaying that vision just a little bit. You don't have to pop it right off the spawn. Usually, depending on what spawn you get, you can kind of read where your opponent's going to go. Shvok getting a lot of LG damage as she's trying to push through that choke point into the rockets. But yeah, as I was saying, when you play Visor, you can kind of wait a little bit and see where your opponent is going to go after about the first 5 seconds, because off the spawn, when you play enough, you kind of know the spawn pairings, and you can kind of guess where they're going, and there's no point in seeing that through the wall. What you want to do is see where they go after the initial item pickup. So I like the delays here, but she's gonna pop it immediately, which is unfortunate for her, but the LG will melt her as the rocket's not quite finding their mark. Rock doing a good job on that opening fight to take the frag, and his stack is pretty thick here as she's gonna go right through, miss that rail. Shvok holding his ground, waiting for this armor. Codexa pushing in, trying to get it. Orb comes out, but you can't shove, but you can rail, and Codexa hits 2 fantastic rails and takes down Shvok as he's waiting impatiently above the heavy, and it's just not spawning for him. Codexa will miss out on the Mega, but we'll hear the pickup, asserting dominance. has the rocket position and doesn't want to give that up. This little rocket jump to try and close the gap, but Shvok's already gone, and he posted up for a fantastic rail. Chipping away as best he can to try and get back in on some items here. Still no rockets for him as Codexa's holding the side of the map. He's gonna push in slowly. Needs that. The trade comes in. Codexa will opt for the Mega, and Shvok will take that opportunity to grab the rockets, and now you're just staring. Rockets come raining in from Shvok from above, and Codexa will back away. Not today, Disco Lady, but now she's stuck in the corner. The follow-up rail will hit, and Shvok had that lined up, dialed in, and a huge stack after that fight for him. Doesn't have to worry about a thing, and we'll get the heavy. The rocket jump up comes. I was gonna say at a price, the nails are pretty good, but Shvok will delete Codexa. She gets a little bit trigger happy with the hook there, trying to make something happen.
Prepare to fight.
And Shvok will tie it up at 1. And 1 is the loneliest number. So big shouts to you guys for being here.
2,
I don't know how that relates, but
round 3, fight.
see if Shvok can chain together 2 rounds as he drops down, uses that orb to get back straight to rockets. I actually like that play a lot, wasting no time. Very Shvoking as he grabs that lightning gun, and that is Shvoking here. A little bit of a shotgun blast, perhaps a warning shot from Codexa as she goes around the corner. The hook comes out. Shvok trying to track it. He'll eat a rail, a little bit of LG tickle, just a little. Codexa doing a nice job saying, hey, this is my Mega, I want it. Shvok okay with the trade now as his armor stack looking fantastic. A little bit of shaft trading there as Shvok will hit a fantastic rail on the exit. Preemptive rocket is phenomenal and does so much damage. Codexa is so hurt. Going around the corner and a bit too predictable. Shvok teed up that rail. And Tiger Woods that right into the hole, if you will. Ooh, missed rail from Codexa trying to hit that before the Mega pickup. Shvok doing a good job of just shooting that floor and making sure that it doesn't get back up. 5 rockets now. The ammo is different. Can't be as spammy anymore. Shvok holding ground here. Neither item's coming up for a while. Mega will be first as Codexa makes her way over to the shotgun. A little bit of LG tickle, but a great rail from her. She's going to go for the follow-up, and now Shvok has to be very careful. He'll grab a 25, but that'll leave him with 5 HP, and Codexa surely is going to try and finish this as he's hanging on by a thread. He has 2 25s to work with and a 50 armor shard. But instead, Codexa wisely goes back to Mega and could trap Shvok here, but a little bit too late, and instead will eat a lot of LG and go up the jump pad, and that's the last thing you want. And a bit of a misplay there from Codexa. It looks so promising. Shvok was down to 5 HP, turns that around, and Heavy's still up. I don't know if he knows. He's going to drop onto a rail. The orb comes out, 18 HP, and the follow-up rail from Codexa is fantastic to get that refrag immediately. And Heavy all by its lonesome. As the drop down with LG could be death here. Doing a good job putting out the damage. The follow-up rail will miss. And Codexa barely getting out alive. That last rocket as Shvok gets a little bit overzealous on the chase. Wanted to finish the round, but instead will be down to his last champion. Good old Athena. Good rocket from above as Codexa takes a little bit of damage, but not too bad. Grabbing that 50 and making her way back over to the Heavy just in time. Shvok nowhere to be found. Can't really put out any damage. So an uncontested Heavy for Codexa. Fat stacks like a rapper. Shvok trying to get some poverty items going here, but Codexa needs to re-up on some rockets if possible. I think she's going for that ammo box. And as she crosses, she'll eat a rail to follow up with this from Shvok. The trade comes out from Codexa, and Shvok, look at that stack. He's very brittle right now. Needs to be very careful. He will get in on the Mega. Codexa trying to cut off here by that armor shard. Good orb to get around the corner, and that is going to be what makes, well, for the time being, keeps her alive. 50 HP. She hears everything all over. She's like, I don't know where to look. Stacks back up to 100. Looks like we'll get away for the time being. Grabbing that 50 shard. Ooh, Shvok with a bit of a misplay there. But it looks like he will actually come out on top as the rockets rain down on Codexa. Gets in on the heavy, but it cost her her life. 2-1 to Shvok, looking to close this out. Shouts to Tachyon.
Round
Big
begins.
shouts to Tachyon. Tachyon to the front, please. Tachyon.
1. Fight.
I'll switch over to Shvok as he's looking to close out this first map. Again, the orb play, grabs the item, orbs straight to the nearest weapon. I like it when it works. Setting up in that rail room. Initial rail is good. I would have rather had the LG out, and now he's going to take some damage trying to switch back. Luckily gets away without taking too much, but I don't know. I don't know about that weapon switch, Davey. I don't know, Davey. Has the high ground here, raining rockets down on Codexa. And she has to get away, but she will double back for the Mega. It looks oh so delicious. But the LG is right there to her down to nothing. Whittling away. Shvok in control of the map. Trying to take this first victory in the Lions Den number 9. The LG is fantastic. Swap to rockets. Codexa gets caught out and immediately down to her last champion. 1 minute into the round on Molten. Needs to make some magic happen with Athena here. Will get in on the Mega. That's a good start, but she needs some more weapons to work with. Does have rockets. Goes through the portal. Eats a rail on her way to the shotgun. Shvok will chase. The LG comes out. The rocket won't hit. The rocket... Shvok uses that delicious orb and gets that shove the only way he knows how. That'll be 3-1 to Shvok. But GG's to both players.